So my name is Obendako. I'm doing a book review on the book that I wrote, and we are on chapter 5, and this is the second part. It's about vision and team. Vision and team. So I start from where our inclination to do business alone is so prevalent because it takes a lot of work to be able to work with a team. Such skills are required to lead. Some skills are required to lead a team. An entrepreneur should be able to work with a good team, and that's where our success lies. If you can't build a team, you just have to be self-employed, the best of your ability. You should be able to have a team, whether they are your employees, your partners, your suppliers, anybody. But you must have a team if you want to build a business. Many of the successes will depend on the team, and when the bad winds blow, we will be moved, will be saved by the structures of the team that we have been able to build over the long haul. And it takes a lot of time to build a very strong team that can withstand pressures and turbulence of life. So it's when the team breaks, had trouble, they were not the team. They were just guys who were there. They didn't own the vision. They were just there to have something to eat. Building a business is about building a team. Being able to work with a team and building networks takes a heart that believes and loves people. You must be a person who loves people and believes in people. You must sacrifice your life for the team if you are the leader. This requires patience and self-confidence, and that's why you need some appreciable level of self-confidence so that you're not easily threatened and you don't easily feel neglected, or if it's because the light is not on you. It doesn't matter. If you're the leader, you're the leader. When there's trouble, the leader will always show up. But you must have a leader who has been able to build a team so that it doesn't show up alone. So that it doesn't show up. The best asset of the business is the quality of its people. It's not the systems, it's not the structures, it's not the money, it's the quality of the people you're being able to put together as a business. That is what the business is about. So they say that the countries, and so when the country is not developed, it's because the country has not developed its people. So they say, when the business is not developed, it's because the business has not developed its people. The moment your focus is on developing the people, training, sharing your ideas, sharing time with them, creating the philosophy that will building a strong culture, that is what builds any business. So when people are complaining that it's difficult, yes, it's difficult. Yes, it's difficult to put people together. It's because people have their own aspirations, they have emotions, they change anytime. But human beings also run with training, with knowledge, with exposure. So the more they're exposed, the more they've been trained, the better the chance that you have being able to build a strong team. The composite creativity of a team is the dexterity in the diversity of its team members. So the best of team is made of people with different background who are working together with different skill sets. So that's why you don't have to build a team just because they come from your village or they are your tribe. You need to be able to build across board. One of the things that you look for in a partner is their confidence, their competence. If you're looking for a business partner, look for that. It's very much important. Or you have to carry them along instead of carrying the problems of the business. Vision and respect for people, and ultimately how they handle defeat and difficult moments. People show their character in the weakest moment, in the toughest time. The business will be tested, and difficult moments will test all of us. Every idea is tested. Every human being is tested. Troubles come, but the strength is proven in times of trouble. So if the team is committed, no tough moment can stop the vision. When the troubles come, the agenda of the trouble is to take you off the vision. But when the team is committed, when the team has been developed all these years, they will not take their eyes off the vision. It's key to continuously train your team. For a startup, it is likely that your first team will not stay with you. Yes, because you're learning, but you still need the courage to train them. Some people say that when you train them, they run away. Don't worry. When you're training them and they run away, you're also training yourself. You're becoming better. You'll be able to identify different people along the line easier and faster because now you have also developed yourself. So continue to train them, even though a lot of them will leave. It doesn't matter. You're becoming better because the worst of it is not to have people to work with. So you may not have enough capital to pay them much in terms of salary, but you still have to be open and build a team if you're going to be able to build any company at all. The idea that you have to do everything yourself will not build a company. Your best asset is the quality of the team you have. This will invariably call for consistent training to get the mix that you will need to establish a professional culture that can deliver the results wanted. While training and developing your team, you, the leader, will also require training and development. You have to constantly also develop yourself as you're developing your team. You will not be able to lead the team to the level that the leader have not reached mentally. So mentally, you have to be very strong, and you have to be very much, you have to be an intelligent person. You have to keep learning. You have to keep studying. When it comes to startup partners, as long as it depends on you, continue to develop with them and don't let the eventual difficult times also separate you. Some people will separate because it's problem. Some people, others will separate because you start to succeed. When you start to see money, then they will also want to change their character. You should mature to handle disagreements. Disagreements will come, and look at the big vision that the business can offer. There will be disagreements. All these are possible when partners are fully involved in business full-time and are committed to the success. You should not have your head in the business while your partners have their legs in the business. I don't believe in having partners, particularly in a country where you are everything, doing everything, and they just put money in and they say you're a business partner. They don't understand it. You are going to lose money, you're going to make mistakes, and they will sit somewhere and they will just be insulting and castigating you. So if you're going to be partners, they have to be involved. You have to do everything together. Then you grow together. That's what I think. They should not work part-time while you are working full-time. That is always disastrous in my belief. The potential that entrepreneurship has to change our continent is enormous, but it demands deliberate effort. In business, people are the structures. It's not the systems, it's the people. When they came to Jesus, they could not identify him because he was not the best dressed or better than his team. You see, so you should not be the one who knows everything and everybody else. Somebody cannot be moving around with you and they look poor and you are very sharp and you don't look. No, people should grow and prosper as you are prospering. There was equity, and that is the essence of leadership. Leadership brings equity, brings prosperity, brings growth to everybody, especially to the team. Some of the issues that you may have to develop the resilience to handle is the reality that people come in and people go. People will leave you. People will come. Don't worry about that. Most of them will go in peace without disagreement or fight, but you will have some of them who will never befriend you again after leaving. That's Ghana. A lot of them are we are very sensitive people. We want to cheat you and still want you to smile with us. So when they leave, some of them will never take you as a friend. Some of them will never take you as a friend because they think that you cheated them. You have to just get used to movement of people and be comfortable with yourself. While every employee living is an opportunity to learn and to develop as a business leader. There will be those who would leave and later would want to come back. You have to know that those who want to come back. And my advice is that you have to think about it before you take them back. For those who leave because of difficulties, when you take them back and there's problem, they will still go again. So people who don't respect your leadership, you don't have to take them back. Because they undermine the bonding of the team. They don't respect you. Every decision that you make, they go somewhere to say that you can make it better. You don't need anybody like that to be on your team, especially if it's overt. If you see it, cut them. Let them go and be somewhere that they will be more comfortable. As much as you can, look for character over degrees. Look for people who are honest, who are hardworking, who are respectful to build a team, not just the certificates. If he has a certificate and is lazy and is complaining and feels like a victim, you can build them, especially if you are a startup. Those who have no history in helping others find it difficult to be. So people who are very good, in my opinion, with team is when they have the willingness to even help people on their own, and they have that history, that record, that track record of helping people. These people are very good asset to businesses because then they have that heart already. You know, they have the character already. They go for personal. So those who don't have this, you know, they happen to, those who have no history of helping others find it difficult to be good team members. They happen to be very competitive at a personal level. They go for personal glory all the time, but a startup culture does not need that, because your structures have not developed to handle selfish people at the managerial level. Some people will stay with you for a lifetime, no matter the difficulties you go through. When things become successful, take care of such people. People will always come and people will always go. But you should develop a business that will have high retention rate of good people. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching. So get a copy of the book. Thank you.